just don't understand. These are like top tier. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Oh, she's so beautiful. Good morning, welcome back. It's Friday, it's about 20 to 8, something like that. I've come out early because I've got the builders coming later, so I want to make sure that I'm in for them, so I brought Jenny out early. It's alright actually, it's not too cold. Birds are having a good old chirp today. Wonder what they're saying. There's lots of dog walkers out, so it's a bit awkward to video. But I'm not normally out this early. Not in the winter. In the summer I'm an up early person, but in the winter I definitely work during daylight hours. So today hubby's gone fishing for the day, so it's just me and Jenny and the builders, and I've got a few things to do around the house, so I thought we'd do a little bit of a vlog and an update. I've just seen that somebody's broken the fence down over there. They've had to close that path which leads to the bridge because a big tree fell on the bridge during the last storm, so it's not safe anymore. So they've obviously put the gate up and somebody's broken it down. Why can't people just leave things alone? I don't understand. I'm loving having lights up here. I've never done that. I've had a garland on here in the past, but never lights. But I'm loving it. And up here, that looks really sweet. And then the extra bonus of having my extra tree. Right, it is about 8:15 and the builder has messaged me and said he's coming between 8:30 and 9, so just got a few minutes before he comes. I mean, once they're set up, I don't have to hang around, it's just that I need to be there to let them in. So when I was in town with Caroline, I bought a few presents, I'm not going to show you those, but I picked up some of these blank cards because I thought my lino cut in black ink would look nice on this sort of brown coloured card. £3.50 for 30 blanks. I mean, that's just incredible. Some of the art stuff they had in there was really good. The lady in front of me who was paying at the till, she had two square, sort of A4 but square, if you know what I mean, that sort of size, ring bound. One was this colour cover and sheets inside, and the other one was black, and they were described as scrapbooks, and they were £5 each, and I just thought, wow, that's incredible. So I'm definitely going to check out the works for more arty stuff. They've got a lot of paper crafting stuff which I'm not really into. I prefer I don't know, it's just not my thing. Yeah, so that was an absolute bargain. And I had some stuff delivered from Avon the other day. I'm not going to show you that either. Apart from, I treated myself to the, it's going to shine off the light, isn't it? Avon Far Away Beyond the Moon. I bought myself a little sampler bottle a few weeks ago, and I've been wearing it all the time. I love it. So I treated myself to a full one. And the full one is £16. Wasn't on any kind of offer. 50ml, so £16. So that's not expensive, is it? Yeah, so £16 isn't bad for a full price item. They've got loads of offers on perfumes and stuff, but I don't think this was included in their offers. Remember, if you do buy something from Avon, if you use my link, I do get a tiny bit of commission, so thank you very much. Right, I'm gonna go down, look out for the builder. Might just put a little bit of something on my face. Do I, don't I? Nah, I'm gonna be in all day, I'm not really going out. So apart from looking at myself in the camera, which I can get over. Let's just leave it. Leave it. Just made myself a second coffee because I need 2 at least in the morning. So I'm going to have this and plan what I'm going to get done today. The builder arrived, so that's good. He's just getting set up, and I've just done the washing up. Oh, this is like quality content, this, isn't it? You can see that we've started stocking up on Christmas booze. I've got, clean the bathroom, woohoo! And wrap up some Christmas presents. I might make mince pies if I feel the inclination. I've got a dresser over there which has got stuff sort of randomly collected on it, which I want to take off. I want to clean it, and then I might put some more lights on. We like Christmas lights. This week has been a roller coaster. So it is Friday today. Monday we found out that the buyer was pulling out the flat. Tuesday we found that there was still a leak in the roof. Wednesday I had that really lovely day out with Caroline. Yesterday I had a hospital appointment, which I wasn't looking forward to, but in the end result was all good. So it's been a real sort of, one of them this week, so I'm feeling a little bit exhausted. I'll tell you about my hospital appointment, but I'm going to give you a little bit of warning, trigger warning. If you don't like health stuff and you don't like to listen to anything to do regarding medical stuff, fast forward now and I'll let you know when it's safe to come back. A few weeks ago I found a lump in the breast, and I thought, well, I'll just keep a note of that and see how it goes, see if it goes away. I am prone to having cysts, so I'm used to it. I've been to the hospital 3 times before this time, so this was my 4th visit this time. Anyway, within a couple of weeks it had got bigger, and then I had another one on the other side, so at least I was symmetrical, I like to be symmetrical, so there was that. Eventually I got to the doctor and she referred me to the clinic at the hospital, which happens really, really quickly. So I had the doctor's appointment, I think, on Wednesday, and by Thursday I had the appointment booked for this. And I could have gone on Wednesday, but obviously I didn't want to go on Wednesday because I was meeting Caroline. So I had the appointment on Thursday. I went in, I saw the doctor. I'd spoken to Bex on the phone a few days before, and I'd said, last time I went to the hospital about this, I walked in and the doctor on duty was a customer from the shop. That's always awkward when you have to strip off in front of a customer. So hopefully this time it won't be a customer. It was a customer, but it was a different customer. So I have that going on. Anyway, she was lovely. She felt the lumps and yes, decided that she wanted to send me for a mammogram and an ultrasound. So I then went upstairs in the hospital to a different department and had a mammogram, which I know most of my viewers are women and you'll have been through it. It's not the most pleasant experience, and when you've got cysts that are a bit painful, it's not very pleasant, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It just feels a bit degrading, doesn't it, really? Anyway, I did that. Then I had an ultrasound with I don't know what she is, but she certainly seemed very qualified anyway. She did the ultrasound and found that I had multiple cysts, but 2 big ones. And she then used a big needle basically, and I've forgotten what the exact word is that it's called, but basically just pulls out the liquid that collects in the cysts. And there was quite a volume of liquid. So in the syringe, one of them had that much and the other one had this much. Yeah, so they were quite big. She said there is another one there, but she's going to leave it alone. There was a few, but another one that she could see easily, but she's leaving it alone for now. So that, and then I went back down to see the doctor again, and she said she was happy with that and that I should just keep an eye on things and come back if it grows or if others grow or whatever. So chances are it won't be too long before I'm back. I've decided to make mince pies first. So I've prepped my tin. I've packed the tins that I normally do mince pies in, and this is a deeper Yorkshire pudding tin, but I used it the other day and it was absolutely fine. So I've prepped my tin. There's my cutters ready. This scale, so my old scale broke and then I bought this one. I just wanted a mechanical one rather than an electric one, and it's absolutely rubbish. So all my measurements are guesstimates. In here, I've got an egg yolk, a tablespoon of caster sugar and juice of half an orange, and then there's the egg white. So I will give that a stir in a minute so that the sugar's all dissolving. And in there I've got 225 grams of plain flour. You saw in my vlog that I'd bought by mistake wholemeal flour. It was actually 30% wholemeal flour rather than all wholemeal flour, and it worked all right last time, so I'm still using that. And 175 grams of butter. So I'm going to do the business with that, you know, whatever that's called. I've got this nifty thing, but it's on its last legs. I don't know what you call it, but it's for doing exactly that. You push it down into it and it breaks up the butter into the flour. And it obviously stops you from putting your warm hands on the butter and helps with the process, but mine's gone a bit haywire. I need to get a new one. I thought I'd show you my new egg stand. New to me anyway. We found it at the charity shop for £6.50 I think it was. It's an old vintage cast iron one made in England. I just think it's really sweet. The light's not very good today. Look, I get too much shadow. Anyway, I've done the flour, and that's all with my contraption, this thing. I've not used my fingers at all, look, clean. I always give it a shake like that, and all the bigger bits come to the top, and then you can work on those. It might be a little bit dry, the measurements are a bit off maybe, but I think once I add the orange juice and caster sugar mix with egg yolk, it should all come together nicely. Catching up a bit like Lauren. I did end up adding just a tiny bit more orange juice just to bring it all together. And then now I'm going to put it in a plastic bag in the fridge for half an hour. So while the pastry rests, I get to eat the rest of this lovely orange and do the bit of washing up that I've created. I'm rolling out my pastry. So this is my second rolling. The first one I made a schoolboy error and not put enough flour on, so it all stuck. I did get some out, but yeah. We're on to the second go. So I'll put about a teaspoon of mincemeat in each one, and then I do a star topping. The reason I like a star topping is the air can escape and then your pastry's not all soggy. But because these are quite deep and quite big, I will still do a little hole in the top before I do the egg wash. It's so dark today, but that big light just makes me squint. Right, this is the dresser I'm going to tackle. It's become a bit of a dumping ground for, well, Christmas cards aren't for dumping, but you know what I mean. There's stuff on here, like we sent some lovely chocolates and things from German family, so they're on there, and some serviettes that my mum gave us, a candle, that kind of thing. I've got 2 Christmas cards the same, both from the mother-in-law. It's because she's going insane. She doesn't watch my vlogs, but if she did, she'd agree with me. Yeah, so I am gonna sort this dresser out a little bit, and then hoping I can put some lights up there too. So there it is, tidied up. Now let's see if I can get some lights for it. Thought I'd show you some of my bits. That's a lovely bit of Japanese pottery that my dad gave me. This is a bit of pottery made by my mum's cousin. This was a present from an old school friend years ago. It's been beautiful. This is a gorgeous cat cup. This used to live at my grandma's house in Germany, and she had a cup for each of us, and mine was the cat cup. I can't remember. My brother, I think one of my brothers had a pig and the other one had an elephant or something like that. And so when she died or moved out of the house or whatever, we were given each of our cups. This was, I can't remember if you remember, I went to a car boot and I bought a load of pottery from a potter from Dorset, And I sold all of it except for this I kept for myself. Bjork, did I write it on there? Yeah. Bjork Haraldsson. Oh, Haraldsditter, not Haraldsson. Haraldsditter. So that's really, really pretty. This I think was a present from my grandma. This was another thing from Japan, from my dad. That is just a really gorgeous glass dish that I had down in the shop and didn't even sell in the sale, and I couldn't bear to get rid. So I thought it would look nice at Christmas with some sweets or something in there on the Christmas table. So we'll do that. It's hiding behind there. These gorgeous cups and saucers were my mum's, 60s or 70s, I'm not sure, but gorgeous design, isn't it? I claimed them. Teapot and cups, and then this is all like this spotty stuff. It needs a good wash, to be fair. It's Danish pottery, not all of it, I don't think that is, but I just really like it. It fits in with my spotty stuff. When I visited my son in Cambridge once, there was a shop full of pottery like this with blue and white. It was really, really lovely. I'm gonna try and untangle these. I've just plugged them in and they do work, but yeah, I need to untangle them. Damn it! So busy with the dresser, I forgot about my mince pies. They're a bit brown. Oh, I hope they're all right. While they're still warm, I just add, sprinkle a bit of caster sugar on top, and then it sort of sticks on. I've put a bit extra on this time to disguise the over browning. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. Maybe they'll still be edible. Maybe with some custard or cream or something. Okay, so my mince pies may have gone horribly wrong, but look, pretty lights on my dresser. It's about 11:30 and I've decided that I'm going to clean the bathroom and then I'm going to reward myself with a nice lunch and watch something on the telly. So get the bathroom done. That's the incentive. This is what I'm having for lunch. It's not the healthiest, but I'm having some of these. Love these. This is walnut sourdough, toasted a bit with some butter, tomato puree, herbs, salt, pepper, and a bit of cheese. Just making myself a decaf coffee, and then I'm going to try one of these mince pies and see how disastrous they are. I bought these the other day. Tell me why, just tell me why these are not classed as luxury. I mean, why are these not up there with Ferrero Rochers or Lindor or whatever? Because these are just little foil covered balls of loveliness. I mean, I just don't understand. These are like top tier. I can confirm that the mince pie was not very good. I picked one of the darkest ones. It was a bit bitter. I'm gutted. I absolutely love my homemade mince pies and I've just made an absolute pants of it. But anyway, things on my list today. Walk Jenny, done. Pick up prescriptions, done. Clean the bathroom, done. Mince pies, overdone. Do that dresser, done. So I've started watching this film, Holiday. I mean, it looks cheesy as anything, but I think I'm going to carry on watching that. I'm going to bring the presents downstairs that I've got to wrap up, and I'll get the last few presents wrapped while I watch the film. I watched the film. It was exactly as expected. A rom-com-y kind of, oh, my glasses got caught in my hair. Ouch. All my nail varnish chipped from doing the bathroom and doing washing up, so I've sort of taken it off. I've not done a very good job. And I'm just thinking whether I should put another colour on. Now, do we go Christmassy or do we just go normal? You see, I've got these two glittery colours. I could go for one of those. Don't know how I feel about gold. Or I could go for this taupey colour, which I quite like. Or I've got this. Oh, look at that. Can't decide what to do. Or do I just leave them plain for a few days? I don't know. And then the other thing that I've been thinking about is, you know, I've been doing my lino cut. So I started a new one. I wanted to do one that was more of a pattern than a design, if you see what I mean, rather than a drawing. But I went wrong on this a few times. My cutter kept sliding on the lino and I made errors. But can you see I've done this sort of pattern of swirls? But I might have a go at printing it and see how it turns out. Do it on the brown card. Let's have a look. Done my first one. Let's see, what do you think? I just need to practice. One other thing I've discovered since trying this lino printing is, as with any craft, is you start off and then you think, actually what I need is I need something else, and I need this and I need that. So I'd like different colours of ink to try, but I also have realised in the set of cutters there's all different shapes and sizes, but they're all bigger, and it's actually the small one that I like the best. And I'm feeling if I keep using that small one only, it's going to get really blunt, isn't it? But I do quite like the black on the brown. Don't know if it's a good enough design. The thing is, this lino is not cheap. It's not a cheap hobby. Although the ink goes a long way. And the card blanks are cheap. The lino itself is a bit more expensive. Less black and more design. I don't know if I like. Can't make my mind up. Right, I'm going to clean up this mess and check on Jenny and see how she is. Jenny's come upstairs to spend some time with me. Yeah, I'm not doing much else today. I'm gonna have to say, I forgot to not put the lid back on properly. I'm going for this one. It's a Nails Ink one. Weekend Millionaire it's called. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Done one nail so far. And that's it today, because I don't know what else I'm going to do. I might go for a walk on my own. She would never walk very far. She's poking her ears up now. But apart from that, I'm not going to do anything. So there's no point vlogging anymore. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've... Can I speak? Can I function? Can I make words into sentences? Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up. You can give one to Jenny instead of me if you don't feel like I deserve a thumbs up. You know that Jenny does. And comments are always appreciated. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.